and your words with the principle of abundance. It's that simple. Simple, but not always easy. Because you have to train yourself to think like money is alive, like money responds to your intention, your faith, and your vision. And that, my friend, is the part most people miss. Let me give you a framework. Think of it as a 3-part key to unlock daily wealth: awareness, alignment, and action. First, awareness. You have to know where your money is, where it is going, and most importantly, how you feel about it. Do you fear it? Do you chase it frantically? Or do you welcome it calmly, confidently, knowing it is yours to use wisely? Your emotions are magnets. They either repel money or attract it. Second, alignment. Here's where the magic happens. Alignment is about harmonizing your thoughts, words, and actions so that they are in complete agreement with abundance. If you think money is hard to get and say, "I'll never be rich," but act frantically, hoping to save every penny, you are creating conflict. And money, being energy, does not thrive in conflict. It flows to clarity, confidence, and generosity. Yes, generosity, because the more freely you give, the more the universe knows you are ready to receive. Third, action. Now, don't roll your eyes. I'm not talking about hustling endlessly. I'm talking about inspired action, the kind that feels aligned with your purpose, that comes naturally after you've set your intention. You see, when awareness and alignment are in place, the right actions reveal themselves. You'll know exactly where to invest your time, your effort, your resources, and the results will follow. So, what does this look like practically in your daily life? Let's start with awareness. The first step is simple. Track your money, but in a way that is empowering, not stressful. Every morning, spend a few minutes writing down what you earned, what you spent, and what you intend to earn. But here's the trick: don't just record numbers, record feelings. How did each transaction make you feel? Were you grateful, confident, anxious, or fearful? This awareness awakens your subconscious mind, the part of you that actually controls the energy of your wealth. Next, move into alignment. Begin to speak daily affirmations that reflect abundance, not the fluffy ones that sound ridiculous, but ones that feel true, grounded, and exciting. Say to yourself, "Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Every dollar I spend returns to me multiplied. I am a magnet for prosperity." Say it with feeling. Say it like you mean it. Because words are spells, and when repeated consistently, they shape your reality. Now, let's talk about action. Once you have awareness and alignment, the universe will give you opportunities. These are not always giant, life-changing moments. Often, they are small nudges, a chance to sell something you no longer need, a conversation that leads to a partnership, an idea for a side income. Take action immediately. Don't overthink. Don't wait for perfect timing. The daily multiplication happens in these small, consistent steps. Remember, the river grows by tiny drops every day. Here's a practical example. Imagine you have $100 sitting in your wallet. Instead of hoarding it out of fear, take $10 and invest it in learning a skill that can increase your income. Take another $10 and share it generously with someone in need. The remaining $80, keep it in your awareness journal, tracking how it moves, what opportunities it brings. Within days, your mindset shifts. You're no longer holding money like a desperate miser. You are flowing with it, co-creating with the universe. And here's the kicker. As you practice this daily, you'll notice more opportunities, more unexpected gains, more creative ways for money to multiply before your eyes. Now, let's add a little humor, shall we? Picture your money as a little garden gnome. Yes, a gnome. And you are the gardener. If you scold the gnome, threaten it, or look at it with fear in your eyes, it will hide. But if you water it, smile at it, whisper sweet affirmations of growth, it will start sprouting golden coins. Silly? Maybe. Effective? Absolutely, because your subconscious mind responds to what you consistently feed it, your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. And let's not forget, My friend, the law of gratitude. Daily multiplication is fueled by gratitude. When you appreciate the smallest amount of money that comes to you, you are telling the universe, I see abundance, I welcome it, and I am ready for more. It's like a magical compounding interest for your soul. Gratitude is the fertilizer that makes your money garden bloom. So, let's recap where we are so far. The ancient secret is not hidden in complicated formulas or risky ventures. It is hidden in plain sight, in the way you think, speak, and act around money. Awareness. Track it, feel it, understand it. Alignment. Speak it, believe it, live it. Action. Take inspired, consistent steps, no matter how small. And throughout it all, cultivate gratitude, generosity, and joy. These are the invisible forces that make your money multiply daily, almost effortlessly. Now, I want you to imagine, just for a moment, that tomorrow morning you wake up and your finances feel different. Not because the world has changed, but because you have. You are aligned. You are aware. You are acting with inspired intention. You notice opportunities that never seemed visible before. You find yourself smiling when a payment comes in, instead of holding your breath. And little by little, day by day, the ancient secret works its quiet magic, multiplying what you have into what you desire, transforming your life in ways you could not have predicted. So, here's my question to you. Are you ready to start today? Not next week, not after the next big break, but today. Because the power is in the now. The universe is waiting, and it is patient, but it responds to those who act. Choose one small step, track your money this evening. Speak a new affirmation tomorrow morning, or take one inspired action this week. Try it, see what happens. Watch how even the tiniest step, done consistently, begins a ripple effect that can grow exponentially. I promise you, once you see it work, once you witness your first daily multiplication, your whole perspective will shift. And that is when the real magic begins, the joy of watching abundance flow, not in fits and starts, but like a river, steady, reliable, and beautiful. And remember, dear friend, the ancient secret isn't about hoarding or obsessing over numbers. It's about participation, co-creation, and joy. Money loves lightness. Money loves clarity. Money loves gratitude. Treat it well, and it will treat you better than you ever imagined. So, take that first step. Today, right now, say to yourself, I am ready to multiply my money daily. I am aligned with abundance. I am grateful. I am confident. And I am open. Say it with conviction, and then act on it. Even a tiny action counts. Because in the end, the secret isn't in some complicated strategy or hidden formula, it's in you. It's always been in you. And today, you are choosing to unlock it. Now, let's continue, because we're about to take this to an even more practical, exciting level. You see, understanding the secret isn't enough. Awareness, alignment, and inspired action are powerful, but they become unstoppable when combined with a daily habit, a ritual that trains your mind and energy to multiply money automatically. And don't worry, it's not complicated or time-consuming. It's delightfully simple. Here's what I suggest. Start your day with what I like to call the Abundance Morning Circle. It only takes 5 minutes, but it sets the tone for your entire day. First, close your eyes and breathe. Imagine your money as living energy, flowing freely into your life. Feel it moving, multiplying, expanding. Then, affirm, I am a magnet for wealth. Every dollar I have returns to me tenfold. Abundance flows to me effortlessly. Say it with joy, not just words. Smile while you say it. Why? Because energy follows emotion, not logic. If you say it without feeling it, the universe thinks, oh, they're just talking, they're not ready yet. But when you feel it, when you truly believe it, the doors begin to open. Next, visualize. Picture yourself using your money, not just spending it, but investing it, sharing it, and seeing it grow. See the numbers in your mind multiplying, see opportunities presenting themselves, see doors opening. This isn't daydreaming, it's a training for your subconscious mind, the part of you that actually shapes reality. You are planting seeds in fertile soil. And remember, a seed doesn't sprout overnight. It grows quietly, invisibly, until one day it bursts through the surface in all its glory. Now let's add action. Here's a simple daily strategy that anyone can implement immediately. Step 1. Look for small opportunities to multiply your money daily. This could be investing in a skill, buying an asset that produces income, or even reselling something you no longer need. Don't wait for a windfall or a perfect plan. Take small, consistent steps. The daily multiplication happens in these tiny, seemingly insignificant actions, repeated consistently. Step 2. Track your wins. This is fun. Keep a journal where you record every small gain, every opportunity, every unexpected income. It doesn't matter if it's $5 or $500. What matters is noticing, appreciating, and acknowledging the flow. When you do this, your mind starts recognizing abundance everywhere. Suddenly, you start seeing opportunities that you never noticed before. It's like putting on glasses that reveal hidden treasures in everyday life. Step 3. Give. Generosity might seem counterintuitive when you want to grow money, but here's the twist. Giving actually multiplies what you have. Yes, give a small portion of your money, your time, or your energy, without expectation. The universe sees this and responds in kind. It's a law as old as time. The more freely you give, the more easily wealth flows to you. And don't just give out of obligation, give with joy. Make it a playful, joyful act. You'll be amazed at how the energy returns tenfold, often in unexpected ways. Step 4. Manage your thoughts. Money responds to your beliefs. If you catch yourself thinking, I can't afford this, or there's never enough, pause immediately. Replace that thought with, I always have enough, and more is on the way. Your mind is like a garden. What you plant, it will grow. Fear produces scarcity. Faith produces abundance. And humor? Yes, humor. Laugh at your old, limiting beliefs. Giggle at them. Treat them like outdated clothes you no longer need. The universe loves lightness. Step 5. Create a small daily ritual of gratitude. Each night, write down 3 things you are grateful for that day, specifically related to money. Maybe someone paid you early. Maybe a deal worked out. Maybe a friend referred you to an opportunity. Gratitude is the fertilizer for your abundance garden. It's the secret ingredient that transforms ordinary income into extraordinary growth. Now, let's get practical with timing. I want you to pick a consistent time each day, just 10 minutes, to do your awareness alignment action routine. Morning or evening doesn't matter as much as consistency. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't skip brushing because you're busy, right? Same with training your abundance. 10 minutes every day compounds into massive results over time. Let me tell you a little story so you see how this works in real life. I once met a woman who had been struggling with money for years. She was smart, hardworking, but always broke. We began a simple routine. Every morning, she tracked her money, affirmed abundance, and took one inspired action, sometimes selling a product she already had, sometimes reaching out to a client, sometimes learning a small skill online. Within weeks, her mindset shifted. She started seeing opportunities everywhere. Within months, her income not only stabilized, but began multiplying. And she said the most important change wasn't the money, it was how she felt, confident, empowered, and joyful. That, my friend, is the power of daily multiplication when you follow this ancient secret. And here's the beautiful part. The universe doesn't need you to be perfect. It doesn't care about your past mistakes. What matters is that you start, and you start consistently. Today, not tomorrow. Start with awareness. Align your thoughts. Speak your affirmations. Take inspired action. Track your wins. Give generously. And cultivate gratitude. That is your daily multiplier. Now, I hear some of you saying, okay, But what about emergencies? What if I need all my money at once? Listen closely. This is where faith steps in. When you treat money as energy and not a finite resource, you stop living in fear. You build a reserve, yes, but you also allow yourself to flow with abundance. The more you trust the process, the more creative you become in multiplying your resources. Scarcity thinking limits you. Abundance thinking liberates you. Here's a practical exercise you can do right now. Take a piece of paper and write down 3 ways you can multiply your money tomorrow. Keep it simple. Maybe it's selling an old item, offering a small service, or learning a new skill that could generate income. Then, write 3 affirmations to accompany it. I am ready for abundance. My money multiplies easily and joyfully. I am open to opportunities everywhere. Finally, commit to 1 inspired action immediately. It doesn't matter how small, it's the motion, the starting, that triggers the flow. And let me leave you with this truth. The ancient secret works because it is natural. It is the law of the universe, the rhythm of life itself. Money, like sunlight, water, and wind, is a resource designed to flow. Your job is not to hoard, not to chase desperately, but to align, act, and participate in the flow. And when you do, you will see what I call daily miracles in your finances. Unexpected gains, surprising opportunities, doors opening where none existed before. So, my dear friend, your next step is simple. Choose 1 small action today. Affirm it with intention, and notice the ripple. Watch how even tiny acts of alignment, gratitude, and inspired action compound into daily multiplication. You have the secret in your hands. The universe is ready to respond. The energy of wealth is waiting. And the only thing between you and daily multiplication is your choice to begin. Take that step now. Speak your affirmations. Act, track, give, be grateful, laugh, enjoy the process. Because once you do, you'll realize the truth. Wealth is not something you chase. It's something you invite, nurture, and allow to flow. And when you do it daily, it multiplies beyond your wildest imagination. And if you feel inspired right now, comment below with the 1 action you're taking today to multiply your money. Share your wins, your small victories, your excitement, because energy grows faster when it is shared. And don't forget, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the daily insights, the reminders, and the encouragement that will keep your momentum going. Remember, the secret is ancient, yes, but the results are happening today, right now, in your life. Start your daily practice and watch the magic unfold. The river of abundance is waiting, and it begins with you saying yes to the flow, yes to your empowerment, and yes to multiplying your money every single day. So go ahead, take that step. Speak, act, give, and most importantly, trust. Because once you do, my friend, there is no limit to how beautifully your wealth can grow. And isn't that a delightful, joy-filled thought that the soil is doing its job? That's how your journey has been. You've been underground, hidden, unseen, but not forgotten. And now, your roots are strong enough to support the fruit that's about to show. The reason it's taken this long is because you were never meant for small recognition. You were meant for divine recognition. And divine timing always feels late to impatient people, but it's always right on time for those who are aligned. Here's the challenge many chosen ones face. We confuse hiddenness with being forgotten. We assume that silence means nothing is happening. But in the spiritual dimension, the exact opposite is true. Silence is strategy. Hiddenness is protection. If you had been exposed too early, you would have attracted attention you weren't ready to handle. You might have crumbled under the pressure you now have the strength to carry. That's why your elevation had to wait until your character, your mindset, your emotional maturity, all of it were ready. See, promotion without preparation becomes destruction. But promotion after preparation becomes elevation. Now let's break this down logically for a moment, because even science supports what you've been experiencing. Psychologists talk about something called the gestation period for success, the time between planting an intention and seeing results. Every dream, Every vision, every goal has its own gestation period. You can't rush it any more than you can rush pregnancy. Imagine getting impatient at month 4 and demanding the baby be born. You'd ruin the process. That's exactly how divine timing works. Your blessing had to mature. Your purpose had to develop. You had to become the version of yourself that could hold the weight of what you prayed for. And now, you're there. Let's be real, some of you have grown more in this past year than you have in the last decade. The old version of you that used to settle, overthink, and doubt, gone. The one who used to chase people for validation, gone. The one who apologized for being gifted, talented, or different, gone. You've outgrown the old cycle. And when that happens, the universe has no choice but to promote you, because you can't stay where you no longer fit. This is the part where everything starts to make sense. Doors that were shut are about to open. People who ignored you will soon have to recognize your worth. What used to feel like a delay will now look like divine orchestration. But I want to give you something practical, something you can do starting today to align yourself with this new season of visibility and elevation. Step 1. Release the resentment. It's easy to carry bitterness toward people who didn't see your worth. But listen, resentment is a frequency that repels blessings. You can't receive what's meant for you if you're holding on to what hurt you. The people who overlooked you weren't meant to recognize you. Their blindness was part of the plan. So forgive them, and more importantly, thank them, because their rejection forced you to grow deeper roots. Step 2. Walk like it's already happening. You can't wait to feel celebrated before you start acting like someone who deserves celebration. You've got to walk with the energy of someone who already made it. That doesn't mean arrogance, it means alignment. It means speaking with confidence, dressing with purpose, showing up fully, even when no one's clapping yet. Because faith is acting like it's done before it's visible. Step 3. Surround yourself with people who can handle your light. Not everyone deserves front row access to your elevation. Some people only liked you when you were struggling because it made them feel secure. When you start shining, they'll feel threatened. That's okay. Your light will always expose insecurity in others. Don't dim it to make them comfortable. The ones meant for your next chapter will celebrate you without competition. Step 4. Be ready for divine tests. Elevation isn't just about blessing, it's about responsibility. You're going to be tested with distractions, opportunities, and even fake supporters. The key is discernment. Learn to pause before reacting. Every good-looking door isn't divine. Some are decoys meant to waste your energy. So before you say yes, ask, is this aligned with my purpose, or is it just attention? Step 5. Give credit where it's due to God, to grace, to growth. When your elevation comes, and it's coming, stay humble. The higher you rise, the more grounded you must remain. Remember where you came from. Remember the nights you cried and prayed for the very thing you're now living. Humility keeps the blessings flowing. Now, let's talk about the deeper spiritual meaning of this season. The universe, or divine intelligence, doesn't waste anything. Every experience you've had, every setback, heartbreak, delay, disappointment was not random. It was data. It was training. You were learning patience, emotional strength, and spiritual authority. When you were ignored, you learned to validate yourself. When you were delayed, you learned endurance. When you were betrayed, you learned boundaries. Every single experience was coding your spirit with the strength required for this next dimension. That's why when you finally rise, it's not just success, it's purpose in motion. People will look at you and say, wow, you came out of nowhere. But you'll know the truth. You were in preparation the whole time. Let's pause for a moment and visualize this. Imagine a stage that's been waiting for you. The lights are dim. The audience doesn't even know who's next, but behind the curtain, you're ready. The spotlight is about to swing your way. The curtains are about to open, and everything you practiced in private is about to be revealed in public. That's this moment. You're not just about to be seen, you're about to be celebrated. And it's not by accident. People will start talking about your work, your gift, your impact. Doors will open that were once locked. Opportunities will chase you instead of you chasing them. You're entering the recognition season. But here's the twist. This isn't just about external validation. This is about divine validation. The universe, God, source, whatever name you call it, is about to confirm you publicly for what you've already been approved for privately. See, chosen ones go through silent approval before public acknowledgement. You've already been anointed. Now comes the appointment. And listen, don't be surprised when people who once ignored you start reaching out. Some of them will be genuine. Others will want to attach themselves to your light. Don't become bitter. Just be wise. Your job isn't to prove anything, it's to keep walking in purpose. Now, I know what you might be thinking. When will this happen? How will I know? The answer is simple. You'll feel the shift before you see it. The same way you can feel when a storm is about to break. Your spirit will sense that something's moving. You'll notice divine coincidences, people mentioning your name in rooms you've never entered, unexpected messages, opportunities that align perfectly. That's confirmation. That's the universe saying, you're up next. When that happens, don't downplay it. Don't hide. Don't say, oh, it's nothing. No. Step into it boldly. Own your moment. You've earned it. You've waited, healed, and prepared for this. It's your time. But I'll tell you something even more important. The celebration isn't the end. It's the beginning. Elevation isn't a destination. It's a launch pad. You're being elevated to serve at a higher level. You're not just being promoted, you're being positioned. That's why humility and gratitude must lead the way. The same energy that got you here will sustain you there. So, here's your action step. Tonight, before you sleep, I want you to write down 3 affirmations. The wait is over. I am ready to be seen. My time has come. I am aligned with divine timing. I will be celebrated not for my fame, but for my faith and purpose. Read them every morning. Speak them out loud. You're not convincing the universe, you're convincing your subconscious mind to align with what's already destined. And don't be afraid to celebrate yourself. We live in a world where people are scared to clap for themselves because they think it's pride. It's not pride, it's prophecy. You're acknowledging what heaven has already declared. So when that opportunity comes, when the spotlight hits you, don't shrink. Don't say, why me? Say, finally, me. Because chosen ones don't chase visibility, they attract it by being authentically themselves. Your light was never meant to stay hidden. It was meant to illuminate others. And now, it's your turn to shine unapologetically. You've waited long enough. You've paid your dues. You've done the inner work. You've been faithful in the dark. Now it's time to be rewarded in the light. So get ready. The wait is over. You're about to be seen, celebrated, and elevated, not because you forced it, but because you became it. And if this message resonates with your soul, type in the comments, my time is now. Because when you declare it, you activate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, because this season isn't just about hearing words, it's about walking in transformation. Each message will help you rise higher, stay grounded, and move with divine authority. Chosen one, your time in the shadows has served its purpose. The world needs your light now. Walk into your season, shine without apology, celebrate yourself without hesitation, elevate without fear. Because the wait is officially over, and heaven has been waiting for you. Now go walk like someone whose name is being whispered in rooms of destiny. The stage is ready. The world is watching, and it's your turn. But hear me clearly. Your struggle is real, and it's valid. You weren't taught to feel powerful around money. You weren't taught to speak to money with confidence. Most of us learn to treat money like a strict school principle. Be quiet. Don't ask too many questions. Don't demand too much. And above all, be grateful for the little you get. So naturally, the idea of ordering money the way you order coffee feels wrong, almost rude. Like you're supposed to whisper your requests and hope the universe heard you. But your core challenge isn't money. It's permission. You don't believe you're allowed to command it. You don't believe you're supposed to speak boldly. You think asking for money should come with emotional paperwork. But here's the truth. Money is not the boss of you. Money is energy. Money is obedient. Money is a loyal servant waiting for instructions. And the only reason money feels chaotic or inconsistent in your life is because your instructions are chaotic and inconsistent. You can't whisper abundance and then shout fear. You can't affirm wealth and then panic over every bill. You can't pray for overflow while treating money like a stranger you're scared to talk to. The universe is not confused about what you want, but you might be sending mixed signals, like someone texting, "I'm fine," while emotionally combusting. So let's clear the air. Let's simplify the process, because it truly is as simple as ordering coffee. Think about it. When you order coffee, you don't doubt for even a moment that it's possible to get exactly what you asked for. You don't think, "Oh, I hope the barista doesn't judge me for wanting almond milk," or "Maybe the coffee machine is broken today," or "What if I'm not worthy of the caramel drizzle?" No, you assume everything is available. You assume everything is possible. You assume everything is already prepared. That is the same energy you must bring into your relationship with money. Let me give you a framework, a very simple one, something your mind can hold on to so you don't drift into overthinking. I call it the 3-step money order. Identify, instruct, expect. Identify what you want, not the vague version, the clear one. The same way you know you want an iced vanilla latte with 2 pumps, light ice, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. You are allowed to be specific with your money requests. In fact, the universe prefers it. Instruct the universe. Speak it. Declare it. Don't negotiate with it. Don't beg. Don't plead. Just order it. You're not asking for the impossible. You're directing energy. You're articulating a desire that already exists in the realm of potential. You're giving the universe a job to fulfill. Expect the delivery. This one is where things get tricky for many people, because most people place their order and then immediately cancel it with worry. Imagine placing a coffee order and then running back to the counter every 10 seconds asking, "Are you sure you heard me? Did you get my order? Are you sure it'll come out right? Should I repeat it?" Eventually, the barista will stop making your drink, not because they're evil, because you keep interrupting the process. Expectation is not hope. Expectation is confidence. It's certainty. It's knowing the order is on the way even before you see it. Now let's make this relatable. I know you've ordered coffee before. If not coffee, then food, or a ride, or anything else online. When you click the button, when you place the order, you don't get anxious about the delivery method. You don't panic about which route the driver will take. You don't obsess over whether the cook will season your fries. You simply trust the system. You trust the process. You trust the flow. And that is exactly what you must do with money. Your job is not to obsess over how. Your job is to order. Clearly, calmly, consistently. You may say, "But life hasn't made money easy for me." That is true, and I honor that. Many people have financial trauma without even realizing it. You might have grown up hearing things like money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford that, or rich people are greedy. And because of that, you learn to shrink your requests. You learn to feel guilty for wanting more. You learn to believe that struggle is noble and abundance must be justified. But here's the thing. Struggle doesn't make you spiritual. Abundance doesn't make you greedy. The universe is abundant by nature. Look around. Trees don't ration oxygen. The sun doesn't limit its rays. Water doesn't apologize for flowing. Nature is not modest. Nature is not shy. Nature is not stingy. And neither should you be. The moment you speak clearly, without fear, something in the universe shifts. Paths open. Ideas appear. Opportunities find you. People recommend you. Discounts show up. Unexpected blessings land at your doorstep. When you command money with clarity, money responds with clarity. Let's talk about why this matters. Because you might be thinking, okay, this sounds great, but why does it feel so hard? It feels hard because your mind has been trained to default to fear. Fear of lack, fear of loss, fear of disappointment. But fear is simply imagination used in the wrong direction. If you can imagine failure, you can imagine success. If you can imagine bills piling up, you can imagine money flowing in. If you can imagine everything going wrong, you can imagine everything going right. The mind is powerful, but it obeys instructions. So if you want to shift your money reality, you must shift your mental commands. Let me lighten this up for a moment. Imagine walking into a coffee shop and treating the barista the way you treat the universe. You walk up, look nervous, and say, "Can I please, maybe have a small latte, if it's not too much trouble, if the resources allow, if I'm deserving today." The barista would stare at you like, "Sir, just say the order." That is exactly how the universe looks at you every time you hesitate. You don't need to argue for your limitations. You don't need to defend your struggle. You don't need to negotiate with blessings. You simply need to order. So here's what I want you to do. Think of one amount, not 10, not 5, one. One financial request. Something that feels believable, yet exciting. Something your spirit can stretch toward without snapping. Decide that amount. Speak it out loud. Declare it. Order it like you order your morning drink. And then breathe. Relax. Expect its arrival. You don't need to know how it will come. You don't need to force its direction. You don't need to stalk the outcome. It will arrive when the channels open, and the channels open when your fear closes. Before I pause, I want to give you one action step. One tiny step that will shift your energy instantly. For the next 24 hours, anytime a financial worry enters your mind, replace it with a simple phrase. My order is already being prepared. That's it. Simple, light, powerful. Every time you feel fear, every time you feel doubt, every time you start to panic about a bill or a debt, say it. My order is already being prepared. Because it is. Because you spoke it. Because the universe heard you. Because you are powerful enough to command the energy of money just as effortlessly as you command your coffee order. Now that you've placed your order, let's talk about something people don't admit out loud. The awkward silence that comes right after. You know that feeling. The one where you've declared something bold like, "I am receiving $10,000, and then 10 minutes later your brain whispers, "Well, maybe like $200 is fine." It's the mental version of ordering a 5-course meal and then immediately telling the waiter, "Actually, just bring me the breadsticks." This is where most people sabotage themselves, not in the asking, but in the waiting. They place their order, but they don't hold the energy. They don't maintain the confidence. They let old beliefs march right back in with a clipboard like, "Excuse me, did you forget you're supposed to struggle? Did you forget that abundance is suspicious? Did you forget you grew up hearing that money requires suffering?" And before you know it, your order is cancelled, refunded, and replaced with doubt. So let's talk about this waiting zone. Because it's sacred. It's where your energy plants the seed. It's where your confidence waters it. It's where expectation brings the sunlight. And it's where your old fears try to stomp on the soil. That's why you must stay anchored. You must stay clear. You must stay in that calm certainty you feel when you're waiting for your drink at the counter. Think about it. When you order coffee, you don't pace around worrying the barista forgot you. You don't panic that someone else will take your drink. You don't talk yourself out of your order. You simply wait. You might scroll your phone. You might look around. You might daydream. But you wait with assurance. Your name is on the cup. Your drink is coming. You're not tense or stressed. You're in receiving mode. That's how I want you to treat money. Order it, and then hold your energy with the same relaxed confidence you use at the coffee shop. Let's dig deeper into why this matters. The universe doesn't operate on begging. It operates on alignment. Your job is not to convince the universe, it's to convince yourself. Because once your inner world shifts, the outer world rearranges automatically. Life mirrors your expectation. It responds to your assumptions. It reflects your belief more accurately than it reflects your effort.